G'day. I'm just sitting out here in the sun, getting a bit of sun. At the moment I've got a bit of a cold or flu, which I feel like is just a flash one, so this hopefully will be the last of it today. Just setting up to do a bit of a video on a couple of things. Thought I'd just grab a moment here. It's quite peaceful. It's currently Wednesday afternoon, Australian time. One of the things I thought, well, I'll just do it while I'm here. I haven't mic'd the camera up or anything. Was on see this stuff here. That is the solution I made from Lugols Iodine, which, if you see my other video, about how to tell whether you need iodine or not. I've been drinking some of this because sore throat and everything. Hey, I try everything, holistic approach. It's quite palatable, it's not gross or anything. But anyway, why the mention of the Lugols? Oh, I'm glad you asked. Harken back to my rosacea video, where I found at the time what worked for me. That was the second time I ever got it. Was colloidal silver, which I make my own. I'll put a link in the description there about how you can make your own as well. So I found it, got rid of it in a week, what previously, when I first had it the year before, was flat out being eradicated in 3 months of doxycycline, which is what the skin specialist put me on, and said there was no alternative. So that's what I found. This time around I had it, came back a few weeks ago, reasonably mildly. I haven't worried too much about it. I wasn't finding the same speed of recovery with the colloidal silver, so which is interesting in itself. It makes me wonder, does the virus or whatever that obviously lays dormant under the skin, does it mutate? I'm not sure. All I'm going to say is, so this time around I've just tried something new. I tried for a week or more with the colloidal silver. Not really any results this time, which is disappointing. So what I did, got some Lugols Iodine. I'll probably do another shot of this. Just gave a little squeeze of that and went one of those into one of these glass bottles that I use for drinking water. And just do a bit of this once or twice a day. I always get it there, so just splash it on. Well, I'm never going to like that because refreshing. And I'd say 2-3 days max. It's all gone, as far as I can tell. I think 1 time or 2 times I put it on a stronger. I didn't put it straight. Not that I would have a problem really with doing that if you're not going out for the night. But yeah, no, so it seems to work this time around, so thought I'd make a quick video and let you know about that as an alternative. Sorry if I'm shaking the camera, I'm just leaning on the table outside here, sitting in the sun. It's well, it was a cold morning, but it's not too bad at the moment. Big advocate of, especially recently, looking into it a bit more, the vitamin D that your body absorbs simply by sitting in the sun for a while. So nature provides, doesn't it? And look, while I've got your attention, I was thinking, I never designed the YouTube channel to be a medical or health channel. It's just that occasionally things come up, and I do like to share success stories. So yeah, maybe I might just start a separate channel as well for health findings like that. If you want to leave me your comments and see if you think that has legs. So that's it, just a short one. The Lugols Iodine I've covered before. Make sure you do get the full strength. I know in America it's they've made it so that you can't, because apparently people were finding alternative medicines such as that, which have been around for thousands of years anyway, were meaning that people weren't buying the pharmaceutical versions of the fix. So they basically outlawed it and saying, well, it has to be half strength. So people that don't know, and most wouldn't, come along and they go, well, I tried the Lugols Iodine, didn't work. Well, no, because it's only half strength. I haven't found a problem in Australia buying it so far, and that's your standard 10% potassium iodine, 5% iodine, which look, you may not be able to see that. It's not an autofocus for change, and that's deliberate, having churned out a few fails, let's say, with an autofocus lately. I think from now on I'm just going to stick to manual, and I'm sure you'll appreciate that, because some of the crazy hunting, especially if I decide to do something late afternoon, sorry, it's been so distracting. So try that if you're having problems with your rosacea. As usual, of course, insert the disclaimer here that this is not medical advice. Any health concerns you have, go and see the doctor. You know the drill. I'm just saying what works for me. I'm not saying you have to do it. It's merely informed choice, and I'm rather big on informed choice. And I'm going for my angiogram / angioplasty in 2 days' time, which I'm really beside myself about. Looks like really I've got no alternative to go for it. Just FYI, the risk of a heart attack on the table is high apparently, but then you look at the statistics, like the 2 major blockages. What the hell is that? Noisy? Oh, don't know what that is. I'll keep the camera rolling. The 2 major blockages, the risk of me having a heart attack are very, very close anyway. So let's just go for it. I'll try and get some video where I can for you. Sorry about that if you're picking it up. Like I say, I haven't mic'd the camera up, it's just going straight through the Panasonic Lumix, so you're probably getting a lot of that noise. Alright, that's it. It was not intended to be a long one. Try that if you have rosacea. Also, by all means, be open to the colloidal silver idea and see what works for you. Look, frankly, it's a bastard of a thing, this rosacea, and I'm very fortunate that I've only thus far ever had it in one area of my face, because it can be very severe for some people. I believe it's rosacea glaucoma. No, that's not right. I won't pronounce it without checking it out. But yeah, it is a bugger of a thing, and it took me 50-ish years before I first had my episode, so there doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason. I did have a theory, although I don't think it's a very strong theory. Because I use a CPAP mask, and funnily enough I'm just about to do a video on CPAP, one of the straps tends to sit right across where it comes, but then I don't get rosacea that side, so I'm thinking maybe the oils that from your skin that stay in the strap might have been exacerbating it. I don't know. And by what we research, science doesn't really know either. But definitely in my mind, it's a dormant virus that lays under the skin subcutaneously and just decides to flare up. Whether there's a specific trigger is open to debate as well. So thanks for joining me. Let's mic this camera up. Let's maybe change camera angles to look that way. And I'll let you know about my experiences with CPAP in general, the horrendous upkeep of them that a lot of people don't probably realise, and my findings. So stick around, and I'll try and put that video up straight after the other one, before I have my big thing happen on Friday anyway. Okay, love you guys, thanks for joining me. See ya. I'm looking for the off button now.